You're listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat.
Okay, that was a little better. It's going to be off by like a little bit, I think.
I think we'll be good.
So we're trying a new method of recording today because Zencastr was costing too much money.
It's got me a little nervous that what if I accidentally forget to save my record when we're done and then the whole episode is gone?
Well, no, if you close the app, it'll ask you if you want to save it.
That's true. So as long as we
it's
don't
like-
have a power outage or something, we'll be good. No storms here, so we should be fine.
I was going to turn the power off to my computer like, oh no, I hope I don't fall. But yeah, we're trying this new method that was told to us through actually two different podcasts, through Not So Special with Derek and Josh, and then The Weekend Rental. Those guys do this method where you use a Discord call and then you record on Audacity. How do you say it? Audacity?
Audacity, yeah.
Yeah, Audacity.
Audio City. Come down and we'll buy all your audios.
They just take your voice. It's Ursula from Little Mermaid. she just takes your voice. But yeah, so we're trying this out because the Zencastr was good. It really took the guesswork out of it, but it was expensive. It was what, like $20-something a month?
I don't know. You paid for it all, my friend.
I know. I don't want to pay for it anymore. $20 a month. Too much money. Too much money.
Too much. Yeah.
So we're trying this. Yeah, we haven't been around in a while. It's been a busy summer.
We're an episode behind now because of it, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a double feature episode in the future, like for Halloween or for Christmas or like a Thanksgiving one. We'll do a Thanksgiving double feature just to make up for it.
That's a good idea.
You know?
Do 1 month we'll do 2 episodes.
Yeah. So
maybe we'll get a big response and we'll want to permanently do every 2 weeks.
No, big response or not. Nope, not doing it. Done. I'm done.
But we could even do like micro episods, like do
just
it
like
half
hey,
hours.
That's it.
Just
hey, how's it going? End of episode. But how have you been, my friend? It was great to finally see you again in person.
I interact with somebody else other than my family and people at work. I know, it was nice.
I know. We came up to camp and Stanley had such a good time. Nathan had such a good time. Molly was so good with Nathan. It blew my mind. Like she was like, I'll hold him. And I'm like, you want to hold my stinky child? Oh, okay.
Just no diaper changes, that's all.
I don't blame her. What was that in Mrs. Doe? I don't do windows. I don't do diapers.
Yeah.
But it was good. But unfortunately, when the howls came up, we pooped too much and broke the septic tank.
Oh, you didn't do it. It was already broken. It's going to be repaired, though. Well, emptied, repaired, all that fun stuff.
At least it's not your job. You're paying someone to do it, right? Or
yeah, so we come to the conclusion that we're going to pay a guy to come do it. Everybody's offered to chip in a little bit of money. There's enough of us to go up there and kind of call it our home away from home. We want to get it fixed, and it'll last. They already said the one that they're going to install will be 5 years before you have to get it pumped out. So every 5 years for pumping, that's not too bad.
That's not bad.
No.
Especially if you guys aren't there in the winter.
Yeah, like you may even extend it longer because...
Maybe like an extra 2-3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And it'll be
That's
easier
awesome.
to get to do the pumping, and like it'll be a hatch basically kind of above ground almost, I think. Like it won't be completely buried, I believe, but...
Well, you know what you could do? You could, like, once he's done it, you could kind of put like a little barricade around it just so that you have access to it. Like a better wood lid so you know exactly where it is. Like,
yeah.
Not like having to randomly dig and then follow the smell. It's like a really shitty Fruit Loops commercial. Follow your nose to find the septic tank.
Pretty much, yeah.
But no, it was a blast. It was so much fun. Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah, we were up again last weekend, so yeah.
And then right after that, we went to another cottage, and it was fun, but it wasn't. It's different when you go with friends and then when you go with like family.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like when we went with you guys, it was kind of like, oh, let's have a couple drinks, let's go swimming, let's do that. Like nothing felt like it was like people were watching you to do things. Where when the cottage we went up to after, we went with my parents and my mother-in-law, and both me and my wife were like, afterwards we get home, we're like, we're gonna need a vacation from that last one, just because it was like, well, we need to do this, but who's gonna do this and who's gonna do this? We're like, oh my god, you're making this so much more complicated than it needs to be.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, it was a blast having you guys there, and just to chill, hang out, play games, break chairs, have drinks.
I owe you a chair, by the way.
No, you don't. Those were old chairs to begin with.
But I love that. You're like, this might be a broken one, and I'm like, it's okay. And then I end up breaking the chair further. I gave it the Tombstone pile driver to finish it through the Hell in a Cell. It was Mankind. My ass was the Undertaker.
Jumped off the top of my trailer onto the chair.
Yeah.
Should have took a picture.
Oh, you should have though. Well, no, Ashley has a picture, and I'm like this.
Oh, did she get one? Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't know
she
we
has
got
one. I'll get her to send it to you, and you can tweet it after this. It's like, hey, remember that time Fraser broke my chair, and he was like this. But yeah, it was interesting coming back. You know, it's hard coming back to work after 1 week, but after like 3 weeks vacation, oh my god.
Well, yeah, you were literally, because I messaged you and you're like, yeah, we just got home. I'm like, holy crap, really? You were literally gone for almost 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then, so the car ride up, you were so nice enough to let us come and spend a little time early at your place, which was much needed because that was Nathan's really first long car ride. And it was very interesting because he puked like right after we got off the highway. So we had to like take him off and clean him up and put him back in. And then the ride up to camp was better. Like, even though it was a longer ride, it was much better. And then when we got there, it's like he immediately felt like he was home. Like you could tell he was a cottage boy. And then when we came home, we did the full thing. Like, we stopped at your house to give him food and change him. Yep. But he did the full like 5.5, 6 hours. That's that little break. No,
pretty
issue.
Damn good. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
You're getting him in, working him in for the travel, so he'll be able to do it in the future without issue.
Yeah, like we're gonna get an iPad or a tablet, like a Samsung, and put all of his shows on it through Netflix, and then put it on the back, and then he can. So we don't have to listen to goddamn Sharon Lois and Bram for 3 damn hours. That's all I'm saying. You laugh, but I know fish and chips and vinegar, pepper, salt.
Skinnamarink dinky dink, skinnamarink.
That's not bad, but all the other songs you didn't know they did. They did a song with Colin Mockery.
Really?
Yeah, called The Color Song.
Oh, I didn't know it was Colin Mockery. Wow.
So, yeah, it was Colin Mockery.
So here's my question to the listeners. Do Americans know who Sharon Lois and Bram are? They're Canadian, are they not?
Yeah, it's like Fred Penner and like Mr. Dress Up.
Mr. Dress Up, yeah. Like, they would probably know some of the songs, but like...
Around the same equivalence, I would say, as like...
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. Yeah. Kind of like that kind of kid show where they sing and they teach the kid. Yeah, they teach the kids lessons and stuff. And, yeah. But yeah, that was our car ride. We listened to a little music and it starts getting fussy, so you have to put on the good old Sharon, Lois, and Bram, or now with just Sharon and Bram, because Lois, I believe it was Lois that passed away.
Yeah, one of them passed away. I can't remember which one.
One of the ladies. I think it was Lois. Mm-hmm. But it was good. And now we got home, and I had a week of work, which actually was not bad at all. It's hard, like I said, hard coming back, but it wasn't bad. And now Nathan's getting into... you saw me like roll my eyes there.
I was going to say he's getting into the hard drugs or something?
No, he's finding his voice, and he's being very vocal. So he's like... and just growling and grunting, and I'm like, where the hell did this come from, man? Like, I have no idea, but... Today was an interesting day, let me tell you.
And Ashley's probably like, well, he's like his father.
What are you talking about? I don't grunt. And we sat there, and we're like, who the hell grunt? And we're like, maybe it's Stanley, because Stanley growls a little bit when he plays, right? Yeah. I'm like, maybe not. But when Ashley's on her computer, and someone like sends her an email from work, and it's like a redundant thing, she's like, click, click, click. It's almost like the Sideshow Bob, the hill.
Yes.
And that's, you know, he does get traits from me, but I think that's definitely from her.
Yeah, well, that would make sense, yeah.
He's around her more, right? So. Man, I miss your face. I'm happy. This is kind of cool.
See it. This is cool. I
know.
like this.
I know. I shaved. I got rid of my big old beard.
I'm shaved, too. Mine was longer, I think. I got more gray over here now.
I'm going gray over here. Oh man, but yeah, I'm all I'm saying is, I'm definitely gonna need to have Nathan do more like cottage trips and stuff like that, because you were my first group of friends that he's met. He's not like you're the out of my friends. He's met like 2 of Ashley's, but you're the first one of my friends that he's met.
Ooh, I feel special.
You should have cleaned one of his diapers too.
Well, Paula and I are already talking, saying we don't know what's going to happen come December with COVID and stuff, but you guys should hopefully try to plan for a trip to visit us before Christmas. Even if we don't do a Christmas party, even if you guys just come for a visit for a weekend or something.
The thing is, I might be able to swing and get like a Friday, Saturday off, or like one weekend where I have something like that, and I can maybe swing it.
Yeah.
And then come up and we'll just give you him, and then we can leave.
Yeah. Well, and then we got to see about us taking a trip to visit you guys and
you can come.
Hockey
This
Hall
is
of
the
Fame.
room you could. This is the room you could stay in.
I'm gonna sleep in the fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, if you guys did that, then you wanted to go to the aquarium and the Hockey Hall of Fame. Go have some fun with the kiddos.
Yeah, Molly really wants to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame, and Ellis wants to do the aquarium. So
Molly blew me away with how much she was talking about hockey.
she is my hockey to go to now. Like, I don't need to go on Twitter or watch hockey anymore. She just gives me all the information when it comes out. So if there's a trade or something big happens, she just texts me and lets me know.
And you know what? She'll be on it faster than you ever could find it. Because
Yeah.
the kids, man, like, they're so quick when it comes to that crap.
Yeah, they're plugged in, that's for sure.
We used to be plugged in, but now we don't know what in is.
I used to be hip and with it.
Now I don't know what any of that is. No, what was the Simpson one?
Yeah, that's what you just said, basically.
Yeah. I know what it is, and I don't know what it is anymore.
I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
And it's going to happen to you.
I'm gonna party forever.
Forever. What?
So I guess we should talk about
messages from my wife.
what's she saying? She's like, you're a dick?
No, so
Sweet nothings. Dear Christopher, you're a dick.
you know those water platform things that you can get, like almost like a gym mat that sits on
Yeah.
the surface of the water. So she was looking at those before we went to camp, but they were like $180. She's like, yeah, a little too much. They're on sale now for clearance for $129. So she sent me that with a gif of Michael Scott going, no.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Actually, I could show you. Duh.
I thought it was going to be more this one right here. When he bites his lower lip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's the worst.
I forgot we got camera now. I can share with
I know,
you.
we could do this.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
hey, Chris.
oh no, that's not him.
Dude, we just flipped each other the bird. And he did the friends thing.
Oh yeah, I guess
The double fists.
people listening. I didn't double fist nobody.
You double fisted everybody at your house. But I guess we should talk about something that happened to us. Some people may say it's not very special, but I think it's pretty special. See, like I did that?
I do. Everybody already knows though. We're like a month behind. Most
And
people.
that listen to us
Yeah, if
that
you know,
don't listen to them,
So-
even though we've talked about them copious amounts.
I'm gonna guess that most people that listen to us listen to them. But if not, they should, especially that episode.
Yeah, so we were on an episode of the Not So Special podcast. We had our fake episode where we just kind of stepped on, and then they didn't want. They ran out of time. They Matt Damoned us with Jimmy Kimmel, then Matt Damon, and then we had a full episode. It was a good episode too. I listened to it. It was fun.
Yeah, no, it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it.
Did you listen to it finally?
No, not yet.
Then how do you know it was a great episode?
Because I was on the episode.
No, man, he just blurped you out the whole time.
So I tweeted, sorry to interrupt here.
No worries.
So I tweeted it out saying, finally recording a new R3 podcast. And somebody said, promote it on Rapo Daily.
I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, so I don't know who it is, but apparently we can promote it on this. Oh, it's a United Kingdom thing. Cool. I don't know. Never heard of it. They have
Yeah.
200. They have 264,000 followers though.
Oh wow, my picture that you posted is horrible.
Yeah, I know you did that. You purposely took a bad face.
I know, but normally I'm pretty good looking, but
Yeah.
no, not that time. But yeah,
Anywho's,
that episode of the Not So Special podcast is even extra special with us.
they should have called it the extra special podcast for that episode.
Yeah, they should have, but they didn't, and that's
No.
on them.
It
It was a
is.
good episode, though. We talked about everything, mainly food and cars, which is our kind of our go-to. Ours is food, theirs is cars.
Yeah.
And then we have another podcast we're guesting on
Next week.
next week. We're doing an episode of the Weekend Rental podcast.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't even
excited.
know what we're talking about, but
Well, no, I kind of sent you the tweet. Just
I know it was really cool. Like it was kind of just open ended, and I like that.
Yeah,
That's kind
yeah.
of how we do our thing, right? It's
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
very excited for it. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
we just talk about whatever we want, which I like. I don't know. I remember at the beginning when we did our podcast. I do this a lot now. I realize, like when I'm talking, I touch the side of my head. When we did our first podcast, we tried to not script it, but like write down key points.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I'm glad. I don't even have anything on my other screen. My other screen is just my desktop.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie. We talked about what we wanted to talk about for this episode, and I am very ill prepared. So yeah, we're just
What did
gonna
we
wing
want
it.
to talk about? I thought we didn't want to talk about anything.
Well, we don't have to, but before when we were going to record and then we couldn't because you had your brother come over or something, I think, and we
Yeah,
couldn't end up
Callan came
recording.
over.
Yeah, so we were gonna talk about. It was on the lines of stupid things you've done, but like not drunkenly stupid things, I think, or something along that lines.
Oh man, I don't even remember that.
don't
So
remember
I
that?
guess we're not doing that one.
No, because like I'm very ill prepared. But we'll just do what we said. This is free flowing. I'm getting tied up in my wires here. I'm gonna yank something out. Just
No,
for you.
we have video now. We have video now. I don't want to see this.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
But yeah, we can save that for an episode where we're more prepared.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because I've done a ton of stupid stuff.
Yeah, but it was something like I can't remember. It had to do with stupid things.
Yeah.
Because I had one story that popped into my mind of something I did, but it doesn't have to do with like alcohol or drugs. Maybe it
Just
wasn't
something stupid you did.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll save that. We'll do our whatever episode. We're playing catch up because it's been over a month
We're
since
eating
we've-
ketchup. This is the episode where we just eat ketchup. Oh man, I'm gonna burp. That's the only problem with this one. I could mute on Zencaster.
You can still mute on here.
You can?
Oh no, not there. You would mute
Oh.
talking to me, but then I
Yeah.
would have to edit out your burp. So
It was a little one. I went. "Ugh."
I'm just gonna take the burp from Weird Al's Happy Birthday and insert it when you actually burped.
Bruh. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that podcast next week. There's 3 guys on there as well, right?
Yes, the last couple I've listened to, they've only had the 2 of the guys there, so I don't know if all 3 will be there.
Maybe all 3. Maybe they all want to be there because we're going to be there.
Yeah, I'll reach out to Ryan this week and just firm up. Maybe I'll add you to the Twitter conversation.
All I know is I'm very happy that's not going to be an episode that either of us are going to have to edit because that's going to be hard.
I know,
people.
5 people. Yeah, if it's 5, it might only be 4.
17 people. You heard it here first.
Yeah,
all
'cause-
of us.
Yeah, because I put it in the calendar and I invited you to it, so we should be good.
Yeah. I already said yes to it.
Yeah, it's just
think I
it's
did.
gonna be a late one for us because it's 10 p.m. Because they're on Central. They're an hour behind us.
And it's on Tuesday, right?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
it's in the
I
calendar.
I work at 12 o'clock the next day, so it's fine.
But it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
You're excited. Feel
Feel
these
these
nipples.
nipples.
I made
More cookies.
Ashley. Huh?
More cookies.
No, I didn't make more cookies.
Oh.
I made Ashley watch when we came home because my brother was talking about it when we were at the cottage with him. Berea, the Last Dragon.
Is it good?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really good. So after we record today, we're gonna go watch Luca
Yeah, I want to see both of those. Ellis wants to see. Luca's the one where it turns
With the
into the
sea
fish,
creature.
right? Yeah. Ellis
Yeah.
wants to see that one.
Rhea is amazing.
Yeah.
Aquafina, so good.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, she's funny. I like her. Yeah.
very good voice for voice acting too.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
would
that-
agree.
Yeah, definitive. Like, it's her.
Yep.
But yeah, really great movie. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Well, I knew I was gonna like parts of it because I like that kind of, like that, how they did like the Asian kind of culture and that kind of stuff. And I've always been like a huge fan of that. And those parts I liked it. But even her sword was badass. Her sword was like the girl from Soul Calibur, Ivy, where it's like the whip sword. Mm-hmm. So it's like the sword on like the whip, and oh my god, it was cool. The fighting was cool. Everything. It reminded me of like Avatar: The Last Airbender with the different. Poof! I saw something. You sneezed.
I'm all good. I'm good. I'll just edit that out.
But yeah, it was like all the different lands that have their own like part of the dragon. So there's fang, there's tail, there's heart, and like it's really really cool, and spine, and then it's like almost. I'm trying to think what else it would be like almost journey to the west, like that other one that Stephen Chow did, the guy who did Kung Fu Hustle.
Yep.
Whereas like they go to different areas and they just beat the demons up. So it's kind of like that. Really liked it, and it looked really nice.
Yeah. Talking about movies, I can go down my list. While you guys were here, we watched Black Widow.
Black Widow was good.
I was very, very impressed with it. I want to watch it again.
You're such a poser. Yeah, I did the pose. I love the sister was good. David Harbour was good as Red Guardian. He was hilarious.
He needs his own movie.
He was so good. He was realistically as a super soldier. I thought he was going to do more, like than what he did. They just kind of had him there for comic relief, which I thought was great. Mm-hmm. Like he was good. It was really about Black Widow and her sister, which I liked.
Yes, big time. Yep.
But after what happened with Scarlett suing Disney, they said they're not
already
going to
said,
cast her.
yeah, they cut ties, which is stupid in my mind, but
Yeah, no more. Well, realistically, if she wasn't signed on for any more Black Widow and Black Widow's dead, they could have easily brought her back. But with her being dead.
Well, so I heard that Emma Stone was also suing them because of Cruella, but they have now said she signed on for a sequel for Cruella too. So I don't know.
Well, maybe Disney says they won't sign her anymore for Disney movies, but maybe Marvel, even though it's part of Disney, it's a kind of a loophole, right? Then maybe I'm pretty sure if freaking Kevin Feige came in, he's like, "Yo, we're doing another Black Widow. We need her."
Well, she was supposed to star in another Disney movie. I don't know what it was, but they've canned her from it.
But I'm thinking that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking
Marvel, yes. Anything else, Disney, no.
Yeah, probably not. Like,
yeah, and then you saw I can't remember the guy's name, but from the Rings. Did you see
Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi. Did you see the tweet from the main actor?
no, what'd he say?
So they're not going to release it to Disney Plus. They're going to put it out to theaters first for the first like 40 days or something like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
But one of the execs or something tweeted basically saying like it's an experiment, and I can't remember the actor's name now, but the guy from Kim's Convenience, he tweeted saying like, no, this is not an experiment. We're gonna do a good job here, and because it's a very it's an Asian or Asian American or whatever, Asian Canadian production, right? Lots of Asian actors in the movie and stuff. So
Awkwafina's in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he took big offense to that, and rightfully so. That they're kind of downplaying it, almost setting it up to fail to begin with.
Shang-Chi
right?
looks amazing.
I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
I think it's great. Like, I like the character from the comics. Mm-hmm. And I like that they're bringing in characters from comics that aren't like the Avengers, the X-Men, like kind of stuff like that. He is the best martial artist. So I think it's going to be great. Everyone looks good. They brought back Abomination. Mm-hmm. In that trailer, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty sick. They bring back a character who hasn't been anything since like the beginning of the Infinity Saga, right? With the Incredible Hulk. So I don't know. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
They shouldn't undersell it or downplay it, because people are going to start thinking, well, if they don't think this good about it, then
yeah, exactly.
You know, I think it's BS. People worked hard on it.
Yep, I know. I'm with you.
I blame you.
What else? I watched Freaky.
Was Freaky.
So Freaky
Friday?
Freaky is basically a take on Freaky Friday, but it's a horror movie.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
Vince Vaughn is a serial killer. So I can read that a mystical ancient dagger causes a notorious serial killer to magically switch bodies with a 17-year-old girl. So Vince Vaughn plays a serial killer, and then he plays a 17-year-old girl because they switch bodies.
Oh, so then the girl becomes the serial killer.
Exactly. So it's actually pretty entertaining. I gave it what did I give it? Like 3 stars, I think, or 3.5 stars.
7 thumbs up.
But it's a very
My lowest
entertaining,
rating.
hokey horror movie that's like a horror comedy. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you say hokey horror movies, I immediately go to like the Evil Dead. Not the original Evil Dead, not the remake.
Yep.
The original Evil Dead, Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Yep. Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, Slither.
Yep. Yeah.
Like
very much
those
like
are
that.
what my mind goes to, and I don't think they're bad at all.
no.
So you're putting that in that kind of bracket?
Yep, for sure.
Okay, cool. Because like
It might not
Dale
be
and Tucker?
as good, but it's up there. Yeah.
Dale and Tucker is like up there really high for me. Slither's up there really high for me.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that you picked it up, I'm like, great movie,
Yeah.
very underrated.
Yeah, very underrated. Yeah.
Can you just pass me a piece of that possum over there? Fucking huge chick. Oh man, it was good. Like okay, cool. So I might have to give that a watch.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't mind Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, in small doses, but the fact that he's not playing Vince Vaughn, he's playing a 17-year-old girl and a serial killer. It's better because
Well, it's the same thing-
Not Vince Vaughn from like Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Owen Wilson in Loki. He's not like wow, wow. Wow. He's actually really good. Like I was talking to my brother about it. I'm like, wow. He's like I was like, wow.
Yeah.
He was excellent. He was so good in it.
So we
Did you
finished.
finish Loki?
We finished Loki.
It was good.
It was good. There was a couple episodes where I was a little.
Glorious purpose.
The I think it was the third episode. I didn't enjoy as much. I think it was the third one.
What about original Loki?
Yeah, like classic Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he created Asgard.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. The last 2 episodes were good. I think it was episode 3 or 2 that I didn't really enjoy.
When they were on the planet, when it was kind of like
Yes.
that was okay.
Yeah.
It was more like trying to give a story to the female Loki,
Yes, exactly. Yep.
right?
Yeah.
But man, I thought it ended well.
Yes.
Like,
oh,
so okay, have you heard the fan theories?
no.
So you know the part, okay, spoilers, whamp, 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 whamp. I don't really care. I'm going to talk about it because this is what we do. We talk about stuff and ruin it for people. You know the part where the one who remains is sitting there and he's like, and he goes quiet and he's like, we're past the threshold. I actually don't know what's going to happen from here on in.
Yep.
They say that at that point in the timeline was right when Wanda becomes the Scarlet Witch.
Ooh, okay.
So
okay.
like it's kind of like, and that was not supposed to happen, and she became the Scarlet Witch, and that's what makes the timeline. He didn't know what's going to happen,
That's kind of cool. Okay.
right? So they timed up the clips and they played them side by side, and it actually
Works, yeah.
works really, really well.
Okay.
I really like him as Kang, the
Yeah.
actor that got to play it. He's so good.
Well, I was reading up after the fact a little bit on it just to see what the future predicts, and they say he's going to be back in some form in one of the movies.
He's in Ant-Man and Wasp,
Is it? Okay.
Quantumanium.
Okay.
He's the bad guy.
Well, between that one and then the Multiverse of Madness and then the next Spider-Man, those 3 movies are all going to kind of tie together, right?
yeah, well, it branches, right? That's female Loki did
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
she made the multiverse.
Yeah.
I really liked, and the thing is, like the guy who, like the one who remains, he is actually good. Out of all of the Kangs, like that's the name they go by.
Yeah, there's so
He is-
many of them.
he is good.
Yeah.
He is good. Kang the Conqueror is the one you see at the end of Loki, the statue, and it's just him, the one.
Yep.
That's Kang the Conqueror.
Okay.
And he is the master of time. Like Thanos fought him once, and he just grabbed Thanos by the throat, and he sped up time, so Thanos just aged rapidly and died.
That's
Just
smart.
killed Thanos like he was nothing.
That's very smart.
And he's a human, just with technology. That's all it is. So I'm interested to see what they did. These shows, yet again, it goes for me, in my honest opinion, Wanda and Loki are like there.
Yeah.
Because Wanda had a couple episodes where I was like, like it's like kind of how you felt about that third episode. But one thing you have to remember is Wanda was almost pretty much done when COVID really got big. So
Yeah.
they were okay.
Yeah.
They only had to change a couple things at the end. Loki was supposed to have the same amount of episodes.
Oh, okay.
But COVID hit. Their production got cut short. So there's supposed to be a couple scenes where he was like King Loki on Asgard, like all of this stuff. So they split it between 2 seasons.
That's cool. Okay. Okay.
So,
yeah,
but
no,
I really like those 2. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier was good.
we still have to
but it
watch
just-
that.
Compared to those 2, nothing, man. It just couldn't compare to them. I'm sorry. I try so hard. I'm like, I want to like it more.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Like, Loki is such a good character. I've always liked Loki.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it. How they do the multiverse. And because they said Loki's back in Multiverse of Madness, and so is Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
the Doctor Strange movie. So
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool.
It's going to be amazing what they do with the next phase of the cinematic universe.
Yeah, they've only just like begun to hone their craft, so I think it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
much-
what other movies?
I watched Encino Man.
Weeds in the it's a great movie.
Yeah, it was just one I tossed on one night before I went to bed, lying in bed at camp watching it.
What do you like more, Encino Man or Biodome?
Encino Man. Biodome's horrible.
Biodome's not bad.
I would go Encino Man and then Son-in-Law before I would do Biodome.
Really?
Yeah.
I would go Encino Man, Biodome, Son-in-Law.
No way. Mm-hmm. No. You got
I
you got a screwdriver? A load of vodka. And then like
is
the other
Pauly
ones
Shore.
suck. Like Jury Duty's horrible.
Oh, Jury Duty was terrible. That's when they just kind of
In the Army
oversaturated
Now.
the market.
Yeah, in the Army
They
now.
oversaturated the market with Pauly Shore.
Oh, big time, yeah. Yeah.
Too much Pauly Shore.
Although I remember, and I haven't watched it, but I have a burnt copy downstairs of Pauly Shore's Dead when he kind of tried to bring himself back. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends went and saw him in doing stand-up.
Oh, that'd be good to see. Well, I think he runs the Comedy Store or one of those in Hollywood or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, he's interesting. The problem is he just stuck, he made fun of it too. He's like, I stuck with that character, the Weasel, for too long.
He does the weasel.
Did you hear Brendan Fraser's coming back?
Yes, everybody's all excited because they say he's like the nicest man in Hollywood. He's doing a movie with, is it Tom Cruise or not Tom Cruise? Somebody big.
He's doing Scorsese. He's doing
Or Scorsese, yeah. Leo DiCaprio is in it.
Yeah.
Leo.
He's only gonna have like it would be funny if he just comes in, hi, and then that's his clip. But yeah, apparently like everyone's like, oh, he was so difficult to work. That's why he was kicked out. He was so difficult to work with. They're like, no, he was sexually assaulted by a producer,
Yeah, yeah.
and he just messed him up that he never went back to acting until like everyone started talking about with the Me Too movement and all this stuff, right? So that's what made him come out and talk about it. But I'm happy he's coming back.
Yeah.
I want to see him make a comeback and Rick Moranis make a comeback.
They're saying Moranis might do something. I don't know. He did that commercial.
He should have been in Ghostbusters Afterlife.
He should have.
Even as a cameo.
But he did the commercial for Aviator Gin with Ryan Reynolds, right?
Ryan Reynolds was like a kid in a can. He was like so excited.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I saw that picture, the video, of the guy like decking Rick Moranis, and like all of New York had got pissed
Oh,
off.
yeah. I forgot
Like,
about
we need
that.
to find this man. And they found him too. But I want Rick Moranis to come back, even just for a cameo in Ghostbusters Afterlife.
That'd be nice.
It just comes out of nowhere. Who brought the dog?
If you saw the new trailer for it,
Yeah, it looks awesome.
it looks amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
It looks really good. The only thing I don't like is they said no one's seen ghosts in this many years. So it's kind of like they've pushed the female Ghostbusters movie under the carpet like it never happened.
Oh, it's not connected at all. It's its own thing.
I think it should have still somewhat connected. I didn't mind the female Ghostbusters movie.
Oh, I enjoyed it, but
I thought it was good.
can't connect because there's no reference. Like, they were the ones that discovered ghosts, right? So there's no connection from that movie to the first original. It's
This is about, like,
it's a
this
reboot.
is about, like,
this is like I think Gozer's back for
Egon's
this
kids,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Egon's grandkids.
Grandkid. Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
from
the girl was
Stranger
in it
Things.
still.
That's Janine. Yeah.
Yeah, Janine. And I'm like, what? Egon didn't have many friends. I'm like, oh my god, it's Janine.
And then they call the number and Dan Aykroyd answers from the store from
Yeah.
the second movie. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great, actually.
Yep.
And then, what was the other thing? My mind went blank. We went on a tangent about Ghostbusters.
We were talking about Brendan
I
Fraser.
heard, did you just fart?
No, it's my chair.
You always blame the chair. Discord is cutting out a lot of the random audio, which is actually making this not phone conversation, but really good.
Well, yeah,
But-
you did something and it cut it out, and I didn't hear what it was, but I knew what you
burp.
did. It might have been a burp. Yeah,
I think that's why I was kind of like cutting out our claps at the beginning too.
it could have been. Yeah,
Man. Any other movies, Chris?
I watched 50 First Dates. They were watching that at camp one night. So
You know what? It's one of those movies I don't mind throwing on.
Molly
It's a
likes
decent
it,
Sandler
so
movie.
Yep. And then The Last Starfighter. Do you remember that one?
I do not remember the last.
No.
Star
So
Film.
that came out in 1984, and after watching it, it's been many, many, many years since I watched it. It is definitely trying to hang on the coattails of Star Wars, and it's a big, like, you watch it and I'm like, hey, that's in Star Wars, that's in Star Wars, that's in Star Wars. But it was still good on its own, and I heard a rumor that they're going to reboot it into either a new movie or a miniseries, maybe like a made for TV type thing, like Netflix series or something. I don't
Kind
know.
of like what they did with Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, but I
When
think
they
it's
do
going to
stuff
be
like that-
real, not comedy. It'll be a legit. Yeah,
When they do stuff like that, I think it works so well.
yeah.
Like, yet again, going back, like WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier,
Loki.
Cobra Kai.
Oh, by the way, the next season comes out in December.
I know Chris just like perked up. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna go drink a bunch of Coors Originals.
And it's the final. It's the final season. So
You know, I think they do that instead of making a movie. I think they can get more out of it by making it a show, because it's like there's a story to be told, and people want to know it, right? Like, there's certain movies that I wish didn't have a sequel, and they went that route where they did more of a show about some of the other characters. And then there's certain movies that I'm happy they had the sequel they did. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I find, like, rather than having 1 hour and a half movie, they have 8 1-hour episodes. You're able to tell the story a little better.
you can add a lot more into it, and people aren't stuck glued to their TV for 2.5 hours.
Well, 45 minutes or whatever it is, right? Like,
Yeah.
you can do it in intervals.
Yeah, no, it works out. I agree. I think it's way better. And then how about that new He-Man?
I liked it. I don't know what people were complaining about.
I loved it. I had no idea what people were complaining about
Like,
either.
Man, so first off, is it called He-Man or Masters of the Universe Revelations?
Sorry, it's called Masters. Masters of the Universe Revelation. There's no.
No, I'm not saying this to you. I was
know.
just actually asking.
No, there's no He-Man in the title.
So why are people complaining that the main character He-Man is not in the show as much when the show is called Masters of the Universe? What is wrong with exploring the universe?
You got it. I think it's the
Like-
best thing.
I loved that they brought back like Man at Arms and Talia. Their name is Talia, right?
I think so.
Orko, Battle Cat, or Cringer.
Cringer,
But like
yep.
even Evil Lyn, and then Beast Man was there, and like Skunkor or whatever his name is. Like
Yeah, Trapjaw.
I love that.
Yeah, Cyclops.
they had all of those guys,
or Triclops, not Cyclops.
and they had like the Cult of the Machine.
I
which
think
is
that's
kinda cool.
awesome. Like, I don't want to spoil anything. I know we normally do spoilers, but that one's fairly new.
I'm spoiling everything.
I can't wait for that second season because of how it
know.
ended and what's going to happen with everything. Like,
Skeletor.
yeah.
Look
Right?
at my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm shaking my face here.
And
man.
there's
I'm having a
still
seizure.
there's still so much more. Like, they showed, I think it's at the very beginning of the first episode, or it might be on all the, no, it's the very first episode, and they do like a screenshot where it shows a big battle, and it's all the good people and all the bad people,
Yeah.
and like there's like the B-Man, I can't remember what his name is. So there's
name is B-Man.
There's characters we haven't even seen yet that they can do.
Yeah.
And Kevin
that they
Smith,
can bring back.
thumbs up, bud. He did a great job.
People were harping. I know people were like, "Oh, we don't have a problem with Kevin Smith. He was just making fun of people and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe and stuff like that, and that's why." And now he's like a #1 fan. And I go, I don't think he was making fun of people that, or He-Man. He was making fun of the people that like He-Man. You know, like it's the same with people that like Star Wars and Ghostbusters. Like when the female Ghostbusters movie came out, going back to that, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm not going to watch this because it's a female Ghostbusters movie and it's BS and women shouldn't be Ghostbusters and da-da-da-da-da. It's not my Ghostbusters." I go, come on, dude, let's be honest. When Ghostbusters came out, it wasn't our Ghostbusters either.
Look.
Right?
Sorry, it wasn't.
Oh.
Sorry. Look, we're going to interrupt. We've got Jumanji, all 3. And
Very nice.
Indian Horse. This is an awesome movie.
This is the one you were telling me about.
Yes, you need to watch it. And Paula's
Yeah.
brother is an extra in 2 scenes in this movie.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so
I like the Jumanji one, actually, though.
He's Barthog number 2.
Barthug number 2. So
Come in here with his dukes up. But yeah, like that wasn't our Ghostbusters either. Like the original
No.
Ghostbusters wasn't ours. We were kids.
no, it wasn't mine. Like
That was my parents' Ghostbusters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? So, and it's yet again, like, I think he was just complaining about people that take any change to something they're so comfortable with and getting so upset and nerd rage about it. And that's like He-Man, Star Wars fans do that all the time.
Yeah.
Don't change the main content. Well, if you don't change the main content, how are you going to get different stories? And I think that's what this is.
Different stories,
This is
new
about
audience.
everybody else.
Yeah, new audience.
I loved it.
Yeah.
The animation was great. The fighting was good. They had that brief fight in the beginning with He-Man, and I thought was excellent. Orko doing his thing against, I'm assuming, Death himself.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that character. I had to look him up from the series. So,
But like he guards the underworld, so I'm assuming it's like their equivalent of Death himself.
yeah, basically, yeah,
And Orko was soloing him.
yeah.
So
yeah, pretty much.
you know, it's so good. Like it was really good, and I'm very much so looking forward to it.
Me too. Me too.
I'm happy we're on the same page because remember we were at camp, we were like reading up the like people were like, well, you know, it's Kevin Smith, and I'm like, stop harping on Kevin Smith because people just like to harp on Kevin Smith. He did good. He did a good job.
And you know what? If you go back and look at the original show, it's crap. The original.
It is. I
He-Man?
tried watching what's it called? Thundercats. Right? And I'm
it's
like,
the same
I remember
thing.
Thundercats being amazing and I loved it. And I found the box set of the show and I'm like, oh, I bought it, $50. We're going to go back to my house. We're going to do a screening of it. We didn't even get past 15 minutes into the first episode. There was these robots and like, we have to save them. And I'm like, this is garbage. This is not what I remembered at all.
Yep.
And my friends are like, yeah. So it was like Miles and my friend Seth and stuff. And we just didn't watch it anymore. And then I got rid of it. Right? Like when you're a kid, it's always remember it better than what it actually was.
Oh yeah, that's the same with movies and TV shows and things like that for sure.
No. But He-Man, a welcome change. I really liked it. I liked her weapon that kept changing from different weapon, like a bow staff to a sword to a
Oh
mace.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it was like the Man-at-Arms weapon.
Now-
I thought it was...
Is she is Man-at-Arms' daughter, correct?
Daughter,
Yeah,
yeah,
because she was
yeah.
she was becoming Man-at-Arms or whatever. and-
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't.
Yeah.
No spoilers, so yeah. That doesn't.
Well, she's a character in the old one.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah. She had like the long hair and the ponytail. But she was good. I thought it was excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Kevin Smith, like you said, did a very good job.
Oh yeah, that was
He's never going to listen to our podcast.
That was Tila.
That's what I meant, not Talia.
But
Tila.
Tila, excuse me, Tila in the original, was she also Man-at-Arms' daughter? Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. But yeah, even though Kevin Smith's not going to listen to this podcast, if he randomly listens to this one of ours, Kevin Smith,
We'll
did a
tweet.
great job.
We'll tweet Kevin Smith and say, "Hey, give us a listen."
you want to be a
'cause
guest on our
we
you wanna
give
be a
you
guest on our
props.
next-
Yeah, be
Yeah,
a
do you wanna
guest.
be a guest on our next episode?
We'll talk
We can
all
talk
about
about
He-Man.
things.
Yep.
We can talk about all things comics. I got something in my teeth.
What is it? Your finger.
I don't know.
Your finger's in your
No.
tooth.
No.
We got some tape. You want some tape? You want tape?
Mm-mm.
No.
I want to tape my teeth. See, it's like a little...
Yeah, I do
maybe
see
it's
that
just a
now.
gap. Maybe it's just a gap.
You don't have a gap that big, do you?
Yeah, maybe. I had I got a wisdom tooth removed, and when it removed, it cracked my molar. and when it cracked my molar, I had to have the molar removed as well. And they're like, "Oh, you should put a plate in there that'll stop your teeth from shifting." And I'm like, I don't want any more. Like, after I just had a bunch of surgery, I'm like, I don't want another one. And I'm like, how much is it going to move? So maybe that's what's happening. Maybe the teeth are, because I used to wear braces.
Oh,
Maybe it's like,
they're starting to
going back.
settle. It's like when you
And move
gain
back.
a lot of weight and it just kind of settles.
maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just like get white out and like put a piece of wood in there and
Fill it in.
yeah,
It'll be good. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And then maybe that'd be kind of crazy if he responds. He's like, "Yeah, I'll be in an episode. I'll be in one of your episodes." I would just sit there the whole time.
We gotta get him to talk about Clerks 3.
I'm looking forward to that too. I like Clerks 2, and
Clerks 1 was, I'm not a big
it was
fan
like
of
the
the first one.
gateway.
But Clerks 2 I really, really enjoyed.
Clerks 2 was good. Rosario Dawson.
Oh, yeah.
I really liked her as Ahsoka in
Star Wars? Or
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian? Yeah.
Yeah, she was awesome as Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, man, see, we were able to do an episode about nothing.
Yeah, I know. We're good at rambling and then
Yeah.
recording and then repeating.
And then doing it the next thing.
Yep.
Watch the episode we do with Weekend Rentals. Pretty much, we just talk about the exact
same thing.
Shit.
We'll have to make sure ours gets out before theirs and then we'll be good.
Yeah, it was like listen to ours first, but then go listen to theirs as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So I take it you've had a great summer.
It's been awesome. We were up, like I said, we were up at camp again last weekend, and then we go up in 2 weeks. We're going to go up again for another full week, and then we'll be done. And then that's
no more camp.
No. We'll have to go up to close up shop at some point. I'm thinking
Yeah.
that'll be Thanksgiving weekend, depending on the weather, or the week,
Yeah.
or the weekend before that. But we'll probably go up once or twice in September. We'll see, like just for a weekend. And start to bring things back that can't stay overnight or over winter, I should say.
Yeah. Did you have any issues with the roof leaking anymore?
Yeah, it's still leaking a little bit, but
Even with the tarp?
yeah, so I think there's this little like concave strip that runs down the whole length of the trailer. So I don't know if it was designed to hold something in or something, but anyways, I took caulking and I caulked that whole strip outside of where it is. So I think it's the water's running down that in and then still getting in behind somehow.
Okay.
But it's not bad leaking wise anymore. It's not like it was. It's just a little bit of water. So the plan is next summer to build some sort of shelter over top of it anyways.
Yeah, like a full, like a shed thing.
Yeah, and then this winter and what we did last winter is we have a giant tarp where we just cover the whole trailer for the winter anyways. So we'll put that on the weekend before we're done, and that'll protect it for the winter.
Because you kind of do like a carport for your...
Yeah, it'll be a giant carport for the trailer, and then we'll build a nice deck out front of it that's like a screened-in deck, so you can kind of sit out and put like a table out there and sit outside and play cards and not get
break
eaten
chairs
alive.
there.
Yeah, break chairs there. Yeah, exactly.
And then I was going to say too, you saw the picture I sent you, right, of Stanley missing Ellis?
Yes.
When he came home?
Yes.
How good was that?
Oh yeah.
Stanley and Ellis, man, like...
They were
Best
pretty happy
dudes.
together. Yeah, playing fetch and going swimming. Although Stanley, that was funny trying to get him down to the water.
Oh, he's such a suck. He's such a suck.
So I don't know how well you'll remember it, but if you're sitting in the gazebo looking over the water, there was a whole bunch of bushes there and a big giant birch tree and then some maples. Well, we cleaned it all out this past weekend and we cut down the birch tree. So you got a very nice view of the water now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and it cleans it up really nice. It looks really clean, really good. So
You just keep going and going and going there, eh?
pretty much, yeah. And then I was cleaned out the side, like where we cleaned out behind the shed. I took they had the heavy duty weed whacker with like a metal plate on it for cutting.
Okay.
It'll cut like 2-inch pieces of wood. So I went and trimmed a bunch more along the edge there and cleaned it up. Looks really, really good.
He's got to put a deck in and better stairs going downstairs.
Yeah, I don't know about those stairs, but we'll see.
I don't think it'll be hard.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are because of being so close to the water too.
Right? You can. Well, it's like other people have like little sub decks that they put on there, so
Yeah, I'm
that's
sure.
all you need.
Yeah.
You just need like a sub deck and then another flight of stairs going down to the dock,
Yeah. It's
Right.
possible. We'll see. That's if
or a slide,
a slide would be perfect.
like
Slide,
a slide going from the top right into the water.
and then we'll get some like escalator stairs built of the other way, so you don't even have to walk.
No, just a rope that pulls you up, like the ski pole
Oh yes.
thing. And you let it go back down.
You just got to
and
make
pulls
sure
the
the
next person up.
slide's really wet, otherwise that'll hurt.
No,
Gaze
there's two
down,
movies.
down. Two movies about what?
two movies that I want to see.
Okay.
I bet you thought we were done. We're not done yet.
We're never
But,
done.
Yeah, I want to see Suicide Squad, the new one. James Gunn.
Oh, I've heard nothing but
heard-
good things.
I heard it's amazing.
And Fall Guy,
Free Guy.
or Free Guy. Yeah. I keep calling it
Yeah,
Fall
Wilson
Guy.
saw it.
Yes.
and he said it was good.
Yeah, he
Better
was-
than expecting a lot of cameos.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited to see both of those,
Yeah, I really want to see both of those movies.
but I'm gonna wait because they'll be out in Disney Plus in 40 days. They said.
Well, how will Suicide Squad be on Disney Plus?
I'm pretty sure they said it's on Disney Plus.
No, because it's an HBO.
I swear
only.
they said it's on. Well, maybe it's just Free Guy.
Suicide Squad won't because that's DC.
Maybe it's just. Well, they got Deadpool on there.
Deadpool is Marvel.
You just turned your light on, or is that your screen? Look
That's
at
my screen.
Look it up.
I'm looking up right now.
Okay. So yeah, I heard that Suicide Squad is
Maybe
very
Free Guy.
very gory. And Stallone as Shark is good.
I don't know. Like I heard that it's like you don't know who's gonna die,
Yeah,
which I think is great.
and what's his name's in it from SNL? I like him.
Oh, the guy who's like the king of Staten Island
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's in it too, so he's good. I like him.
Just an HBO Max. That's it.
Okay, well, I heard 40 days Disney Plus. Maybe
It might go on Crave. It doesn't say it's going to Disney Plus.
Crave normally takes longer than that, so I'm not sure.
I don't think it's going to go there. It might go to. Was it Prime?
Oh, maybe it could go to Prime.
Yeah. See, it's not going to go to HBO. Disney Plus is not going to take on a DC movie title.
That's what I heard, but I guess I'm wrong.
You're crazy.
You so
Maybe
crazy.
Free Guy will be on Disney Plus because Free Guy is Free Guy Fox.
Yeah, Free Guy will definitely be on Disney Plus.
Free Guy Production Company. Yeah, it's 20th Century Fox, I believe,
Which Disney owns, right?
which Disney owns.
Free
So-
Guy, streaming at home for free. How to watch with Paramount Plus. I don't want to do that.
No, it's going to come on. It's going to be on Disney Plus in 40 days. Then.
Free Guy is the first Disney movie to have a theatrical only release for the first time in about a year. There you go. It will run exclusively in theaters for 45 days, and its earnings will be an important indicator as the state of the movie theater business.
That's fine by me. I'll look forward to. I'll wait the 40 days and watch it. It looks good.
Yeah. I'll save the money.
I'm gonna wait for maybe then I'd probably go watch like Multiverse of Madness or the new Spider-Man movie in theaters.
That's
though.
December Spider-Man.
That would be something to
Multiverse
see.
is next year.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think that would be something to see in theaters.
Yeah. And Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I would see that too.
Mhm.
I don't know about the other one, the Eternals.
Yeah, that's...
It looks interesting, but
What's her name
there's
in
too
that,
many-
right?
Salma Hayek and
Angelina,
Jolie.
yeah.
There's too many big names in it.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't like that.
what's his name's in it? You Know Nothing, Jon Snow. Kit Harington's in it.
Oh, is he? Yeah?
Yeah, and Rob Stark is in it.
Really? The two Starks
Yeah.
brothers are back. Okay.
Yeah. No Khaleesi though.
She's too busy doing
Khaleesi.
Terminator movies.
I don't even think she's been anything for a while. You know who she reminds me of?
Hmm.
Big old tangent here. She reminds me of who was the girl that dated the dude from Breaker High that was in Notebook?
Oh, Ryan Gosling's...
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams, yeah.
She reminds me somewhat of a British Rachel McAdams.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No, not necessarily look, but like personality wise, I think they're like that kind of adorable, cute. kind of thing.
Yeah, okay, I guess. I don't know.
Do you not care for Rachel McAdams? Do you not like her?
I like Khaleesi better.
No, I like Rachel McAdams better.
I'm not a fan of The Notebook, so.
No, but she was in another movie about time.
Time Traveler's,
called?
the Time Traveler's Wife?
No, it's
that
called
one?
About Time or something like that. It's where like all the men in this family could go back in time. Like if they go to a closet and close their eyes and they go back in time
Really?
to any point, but in their life.
Oh,
They
she was
can't
in
go to
Mean Girls.
Yeah, she was a mean girl.
I forgot, because she's Canadian.
Yeah,
It's
she's
called
really good.
About Time.
Yeah,
And she was in
That's what I said, didn't I?
Eurovision. Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, she
was
was in
good.
Doctor Strange, too. I forgot about that.
yeah, she was the girlfriend, Christine or something.
Wedding Crashers, Game Night, that was good.
Game Night was super good.
Yeah.
I like Jason.
You know
Bateman,
what's
too.
funny? She's also in The Time Traveler's Wife. What are the odds of that?
Maybe that's why you made the joke.
Yeah, maybe.
that's why it worked. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, you're an idiot.
I love Jason
Bateman.
Bateman.
Yeah, me
He's
too.
good.
He's very funny.
Yeah.
He was the only good thing in that Thunder Force movie.
The crab.
Yeah, everything else about that movie was just. I'm a harsh critic of things, but I would rather watch a poop go down the toilet than the Thunder Force again. I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
One watch is okay.
It's enough. One and done.
Yeah, exactly.
You falling asleep on me, Hodgson?
No, it's not. It's only 9:00. Holy shit.
It's because we're old.
Yeah, yeah. Well, today was. What's the date today? Today's only Tuesday. No, today was Wednesday, right?
No, today's Tuesday. the
Today's
17th.
Tuesday. Yeah. So this was only my first day back to work. That's why I'm tired. Because I was off. I was off Monday. So
Oh yeah, it always makes it hard.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, hold on.
is Stanley there?
No, Ashley just sent me something.
Uh
Here, because I'm a good friend, Chris.
Is it cookies? Is she eating
it's not.
cookies?
No, it's just me stuck in the chair.
Oh, she sent the picture. Oh,
Yeah. There you go.
oh
I
wait.
sent it to your. I sent
Okay.
it to your Facebook.
So let's do this. I'm gonna go to my Facebook. Okay, and then now I'm gonna share my screen so that when I do this, but it's not. Yeah, no, we're not getting video recording. We're just getting audio recording, aren't we?
yeah, well, you got to do OBS, dude. So I'm like, I don't know how we're
Oh,
getting
damn it. Okay, so me sharing.
God damn it.
I should have recorded the video too. Now there's no
Nah,
sense.
we're not ready for a video podcast.
Now
yet.
there's no sense in me putting it up to.
Yeah, but you can
YouTube.
still put it on. You can still put it on Instagram.
Yeah, I can tweet it. I can tweet it.
This is me breaking a chair
But yeah,
and stuck.
I don't know why I thought we were recording video too.
Oh, it's because you're a goof. It's okay.
I am a goof. It's because I recorded video at work today for our training with OBS.
For your works podcast.
Yeah, my works podcast on how to use the new phone system.
Ooh. So hey, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What ended up happening with all that stuff falling over? Was it the Roomba?
Oh yeah, for sure the Roomba, because it was not on its docking station.
Oh, okay. Because when I came in, I'm like, everything's knocked. I went to every door to make sure nobody got in. I'm like,
Yeah,
everything's here. All of his games are here.
Fraser thought somebody broke into our house. It turns out the Roomba just turned on and went
like,
wild.
It was a dick and knocked everything over. At the times like that, I wish you had a camera inside your house,
Right?
So like you could literally just sit there and be like, "Oh, this is the moment that the Roomba was a real dick." Just started going up to Chris like, "Oh, Chris likes this. Ugh. Oh, he likes it." Ugh. Like the broom was pushed in one corner of the room. The scoop part to the broom was at the other end. A ladder was knocked over. A painting was knocked over.
Yep.
It was so random. Absolutely random.
Random Roomba.
See? That's our mascot, the Random Roomba.
The random Roomba for the random.
Hey,
Record
Roomba, hit us
Repeat.
up with some sponsorship here for our episodes, and we'll talk about your product, the Random Roomba.
The random
It just,
Roomba.
as it's cleaning people's houses, it just plays episodes of our podcast.
That's smart. We should do that.
I know, we're going to hack. Hold on, Chris. I'm going to use all my computer hacking skills to hack every Roomba in the world. Do they even have speakers?
The Roombas? Mine doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have them that do, but
It talks to you. Hello, Dave.
what are you doing, Dave? This
I'm
is
afraid I can't let you do that.
irregular.
Well, it's good to be back.
It is. Hey, don't you have a random recommendation?
No, do you?
I do, actually.
The Ramble Record Repeat Random Recommendation.
Say that 5 times fast. Come on, I dare you.
No.
Okay, what's yours then?
Ours can be a dual random recommendation because I
Is
know you will recommend what I'm recommending.
Is it He-Man?
No, it's not He-Man.
Is it Cobra Kai?
It's not Cobra Kai.
Is it Pink Whitney's?
No, it's not Pink Whitney's.
Okay, I have a random recommendation now, but go ahead.
Okay, my random recommendation, and yeah, you can give Jeff Bezos all the shit you want, but my random recommendation is Amazon Basic shorts and pants.
Oh, the ones that I bought. Yeah, man.
I bought a pair. I bought a 2-pack of the shorts that came in the other day. So they're awesome. I'm wearing them right now.
They're comfortable as hell.
Yeah,
Right?
and I needed new pants for work, so I bought Amazon Basic khakis from them too, and they're very, very comfortable. Pockets are nice and deep, and they fit good. So,
They go all the way down to your ankles.
well, and they actually, I have short, stubby legs, so I need shorter pant legs. Normally, my pant legs are really long, they're like 30 long, and they actually had 28, which is what I normally wear. It's perfect.
Oh, I'm glad it worked. And they're not expensive either.
No, like the shorts were, was it $20 for 2 pairs or something like that, or $25 for 2 pairs?
And then you also get the shirts too. The
Yeah,
shirts are
I haven't
cheap.
bought the shirts yet. And then the shorts, or sorry, I'm signed out of Amazon. I was going to look it up. I think that was $30 for the khakis. So I want to buy another pair. I need more pants for work. So they frown on me when I show to work with no pants on.
No, I would too. That's another reason why the interview with the other job didn't go well. You said you wore pants, but I know you didn't.
Exactly. Yeah. So
You lied.
so my recommendation is Amazon Basic products, because I've ordered other Amazon Basics products too. I don't know what, but
Well, these are Amazon Essentials.
or essentials. Yeah, Amazon
Yeah,
Essentials.
Amazon Essentials is clothing. Amazon Basics is like everything else.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So if I buy the pants again, they're unavailable now. I think I got the last pair, but it looks like they are. Oh, it doesn't see.
$7,000.
Anyways, they have good reviews. They're comfy. Highly recommend.
So my random recommendation, because I was making fun of you about booze, and when I was at the second cottage, the people that live there, or this cottage is like a friend of my dad's, like an old coworker of my dad's, and they go, "Hey, do you like peanut butter?" I go, "Hell yeah, I like peanut butter." They're like, "Well, we got something I want you to try." I'm like, "Okay." It's called Screwball Whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut butter whiskey. Let me tell you,
Interesting.
holy fuck, it was good. I don't recommend booze. This was good.
And
This is dangerously good.
what's it called again?
Screwball? But you can only get it in the States.
Oh, see, that's people are doing that. I've seen a few other people post alcohol, but it's
coming
only
here.
available in the States.
It's coming here because it's in the West Coast right now.
Canadian.
So it's going to be making its way over here.
Screwball whiskey, peanut butter whiskey. There it is. Look at that.
It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
But yeah,
like
you wouldn't try my bacon whiskey.
I did have your bacon
Did
whiskey.
you try it? Oh, okay.
This is much better than your crappy bacon whiskey. They have one of the drinks that has Screwball peanut butter whiskey, strawberry infused Aperol, strawberry puree, and lemon juice, so it tastes like a peanut butter and jam sandwich.
Ooh, that would be good.
I know, right? You make like a chocolate cake, and you
I'm
just pour a little bit of this
sold.
on there. So
They have a red, white, and screw.
I know the recipes and shit. It's pretty good. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's amazing on its own. I didn't even have it with anything. I just had it on a shot, and it was amazing.
Salted chocolate peanut butter pretzel. Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Where did you see this?
That's
Is it in the recipes?
Yeah, it's 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce of their Screwball peanut butter, and 3/4 ounce of chocolate liqueur, and then you have pretzels with it.
The screwed up Dalgona? Looks like a nice like winter drink, or a screwed up Irish coffee. Peanut butter espresso martini. Wow.
I
they all
want
look
this
good.
now.
So this is my random recommendation.
Yeah, except for we can't get it in Canada.
I'm going to drive to the States. I'm going to go there and fight COVID just to buy a bottle.
We'll ask the Q Dogs to go buy us each a bottle, ship it to us for Christmas.
Yeah, Q-Dogs, if you could do that, I will steal some of Chris's video games and autograph them and send them to you to lower their value.
What's the deal with shipping alcohol over the border? I don't think you can you?
You can. It's just you just can't say that it's alcohol.
Or you pay taxes on it.
Yeah, you can be smart and say it's a bunch of candy. Like seriously, you go to the dollar store, buy a bunch of like Mike and Ike's candy. Then you put the bottle in, put the Mike's and Ike's candy in, and say it's just a bunch of candy from Canada to someone in the States.
If they shake it, yeah.
And then when they shake it, it sounds like candy because the Mike and Ike's are inside.
Fair enough.
You get caught, but chances are you won't. I know people that have done it and they've never been caught yet.
Okay. Make it happen.
Do it.
Make it so.
Come on, Q-Dogs, please. Please. Let me just say it really quick.
You're doing that sensory thing, the pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. I never understood that ASMR.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. There's a lot of weird people out there, sir.
Like that guy who only eats a spicy food. And
Oh
imagine
my
his toilet.
God, that was
Imagine his
ridiculous,
toilet.
right? That was
Yeah,
just
imagine his
ridiculous.
I don't want to be his toilet.
I don't want to be his girlfriend or boyfriend. A boyfriend would be even worse. Ooh.
You're going to be his girlfriend, boyfriend who subs as a toilet. No, man. That's rough. I don't even imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like spicy food. I really do. That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm going to end the episode.
Go ahead, sir.
Bye.
That's not how you end the episode.
Okay, show me how it's done.
No, but it's your job.
Nope, you end the episode this one.
But you always do it.
I know, that's what I'm letting you do. I'm letting you take over this time.
All right. Well, that is it for this episode of the R3 podcast, Ramble, Record, Repeat. Make sure to follow us on social media at the R3_podcast and at Nintendo Hodge, who's on his way to 600 NES games.
Yep, he only has 3.
Follow or listen to us on your platform of choice. We're pretty much on everything.
All the main ones.
All the
at
main
least.
ones, yeah. We should almost look into Anchor at some point, maybe, because apparently it's easier to distribute that way. But
Yeah, because Anchor's like Podbean, but not.
yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure to check us out also on the Not So Special podcast, or most recent episode, although it might not be after this comes out. And we're going to be on the Weekend Rental podcast, so check out the one that we're on with them at some point in the future as well.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about, but we're going to talk about stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We'll talk
Chris's
about
new
it
slacks.
in the next episode. Yeah,
We'll talk about Chris's new
my
slacks.
new slacks and my new shorts. Okay.
See, you did a good job.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good ending.
Woo. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat. Tune in next episode for... I really don't know.